I'm in my car because my boyfriend is home today. We're both off, and he is inside playing the Xbox, and I just don't want any background noise if I can prevent it, so there's dogs barking outside, but I mean, whatever, we're already out here. So today, I'm going to be talking about how I found out I was pregnant. I kind of already made this video before, but it was like super long, and I was doing like face masks and stuff, and yeah, it just wasn't like a normal one. So I'm going to redo it today and just like make it kind of to the point and whatever. So, I'm going to make a separate video on how I met my fiance and how we got together and everything like that leading up to this point in our lives. But, so we met in 2017 and we started dating a few months after we met, and judge us if you want, I don't care, but, we got what we thought was a positive pregnancy test in October, which my boyfriend is a couple years older than me, so he was really excited about the fact of being a dad, even though he was like, okay, this isn't like what we planned to happen, but whatever, right? And me myself, I've always wanted to be a mom, so I was like, you know, same, exactly. So yeah, that's kind of a stupid mindset to have, but at 18 years old, that's what my brain was doing. So after that, we got the pregnancy test at home, and I went to the doctor, and the test came back negative at the doctor. Sorry if I keep touching my hair. I feel like it looks like crap, so that's why I keep touching it. My dog keeps staring at me, and I just can't handle him. So yeah, we started dating in September, and found out that, or thought that I was pregnant in October. So after we found out that I wasn't pregnant, I just became kind of like obsessed with the idea of being pregnant. So it was like every month I was like checking, you know, and I was taking pregnancy tests, and I was taking ovulation tests, and like doing the whole thing to try and get pregnant. And my boyfriend was actually really supportive of this, which is really funny to think about. I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know. I guess we just kind of knew we were it. But oh my gosh, my dog keeps barking at people walking. Yeah, that went on until about a little over halfway through 2018. Towards the end of 2018, I just kind of gave up on the idea, and I didn't really think about it as much because we were working on moving, because we were living in my mom's basement, which is another reason that I'm happy that I didn't get pregnant at the time, because like we didn't have anything in order. Like, what? We moved out of there in March, and I found out that I was pregnant in July. So when I found out that I was pregnant, it was actually really funny because, like I said, I wasn't thinking about pregnancy anymore. Like, we were just whatever. And so this particular time in my life, I was really going ham on like YouTube videos, like recording all the time. None of these made it to YouTube, by the way, but I was recording like all the time, just little vlogs here and there. And it's hilarious because when I look back on those vlogs that I like didn't post, I kept saying in the vlogs, like, of the week leading up to the pregnancy test, I kept saying that I didn't feel good and like that I was super dizzy and like nauseous and stuff.
I don't know, I think I only recorded for like 3 or 4 days out of the week, so that's not really a week in my life, even though my life is hella boring. So oh my gosh, I'm so dizzy. Pretty much the past few days I've been feeling really, really sick, hence why I like don't care about my appearance. But yeah, I've been feeling really sick, and like I don't know, just weird. So I've just been asleep a lot, but I don't feel good. So I don't even know what's wrong really. I just feel really sick and like just in a lot of pain for some reason. Like all my joints and stuff, they just all hurt.
But I didn't even think that I was pregnant. Like, I don't know why. But, yeah, the only reason that I actually took a pregnancy test was because of my boyfriend. So, what happened was the week, like, before I took this pregnancy test, or actually, no. Yeah, like, a week before I took the pregnancy test, I actually threw up on my way to work. Because I usually, would always eat some peanut butter toast before I'd go to work. And, this day, I was eating my peanut butter toast on my way to work, like, driving. And I got it all down. Excuse me. And then I got to work and I was just like super nauseous and I was like, I think I need to throw up. And I actually went to the bathroom and threw up. And like, I don't ever throw up. Like, even if I'm sick, I don't ever throw up. So, yeah, but I didn't really think anything of it for some reason. So I threw up that day. And then the rest of the week, I was just like super emotional and moody. I remember my boyfriend was working on a house with his dad that week, in a town that's 30 minutes away from our town. And I remember his dad had said that he was going to be able to bring him home because I had the car. And then later on told me that he couldn't. My boyfriend asked if I could come pick him up. And I was like, I thought your dad was able to give you a ride. And he's like, he was, but he's not able to now. And I'm like, bro, like, for some reason, it just, like, made me so mad. So I just got so frustrated, and I was, like, crying like crazy, and just being a psycho. And so that happened, and, I'm crazy anyways, but not that crazy. So I was, like, super emotional over that. And then, another time, I went into my boyfriend's job, and it was kind of busy, and he didn't, like, acknowledge me at all when I walked in, and I just, like, got so butthurt over that, and I was like so emotional over the fact that he didn't even say hi to me, didn't smile, nothing, like, you know. And I was so upset over that, and like, I normally would not be that upset over something so small, especially when I know that he's busy, and you know, like, when you're busy you just don't think about it. I'm out of breath, oh my goodness. So all these things happened, and then one day I was just sitting in our bed and like he was just standing there and I just like wanted to cry. So I just like started tearing up and like crying and he was like, "What is wrong? Like you've been like all week." And I was like, I have no idea. Like, I'm just super emotional for some reason and I just keep freaking out about everything and I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I'm just going insane. Like that's what I was putting it down to. I was like, I'm just going crazy. And my boyfriend was like, because, okay, mind you, like, a couple days or like a week before I actually took this pregnancy test, I bought the pregnancy test, but I didn't take it all week because I just wasn't thinking about it. So then he's like, did you ever take that pregnancy test? And I was like, no, I haven't. Like, I don't think I'm pregnant. I just think I'm going crazy. So he's like, you should need to take that pregnancy test. And I was like, whatever. So I planned in my head the next day. I was like, all right, I'll take pregnancy test because he had to work at 7 in the morning. So I was like, I'll just take the pregnancy test, take him to work, and when I get home, I'll check it because it would still be in the time frame. Or I really didn't even care if it was in the time frame because I was like, it's going to be negative. Like, it doesn't matter. So I took the pregnancy test, put it down, took him to work, and that actually isn't in the time frame because it's like a 10-minute drive to get there and back. So yeah, it probably would have been like a good 15 minutes between me taking him to work and getting back home. So I get all the way back home and I go in the bathroom. I forgot about the test anyways. Like I go and I pick it up And, like, I just glanced at it and I was going to throw it in the trash because I was so sure it was going to be negative. So, I looked at it and almost threw it away. I'm going to take these off even though I look really tired. Don't judge me, but they're bothering me because of the glare. But anyways, so I look at the test, like, glanced at it, and then I go to throw it away, and then I'm like, wait a minute. And I look at it again because, like I said, I was obsessed with pregnancy and pregnancy tests and ovulation tests and all that stuff for months. So it was like I knew what a negative test looks like, right? So I saw this test and I was like, this is literally like positive. Like, I'll put a picture in, like, over here or something because it was positive. And I was just like, whoa. Like, my whole world was just like shook. So I texted my boyfriend a picture of the test and I was like, this test is definitely positive. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts, like, it's positive. So I was like, I'm going to Walmart right now to buy another test, and going to Dollar Tree I went to Walmart to get a digital test, and I went to Dollar Tree to get another dollar test because my first one was from Walmart, and I didn't want to get another Walmart test in case that one was wrong, and I didn't want to waste the digital test if the Dollar Tree one didn't come out positive, you know? I actually stopped at my boyfriend's job before. Sorry, I can't stop burping. I stopped at my boyfriend's job before I went to Walmart because his job's on the way to Walmart. So I stopped and I showed him the test, and he's like, yeah, that's definitely positive. Like, you know, I told you. So but he was also really shocked because, like I said, we'd never had a positive, like an actual positive test where you could know that it was positive. So I went to Walmart and Dollar Tree and got another dollar test and a digital test, a double pack of the digital tests, and went home and I took the pink one and the line appeared. It was faint, but it appeared really quickly. So then I took the digital one and it came up pregnant, and I was like, whoa, like, it's like I've never had a digital test come up positive before. So that was crazy for me. So anyways, so yeah, that was just like, I can't even put into words like how you feel when a test comes back positive. Like, even if you were wanting it, like, we were not expecting that at all. And mind you, I never really talk about, like, our life, I guess, our, like, anything personal life on here. But after finding out, because we were making some really stupid choices, like, during that time right before we found out I was pregnant. So it kind of put us in a really financial... Sorry, I ran out of storage, so I'm going to try to hurry up. And also, it's getting dark outside. But anyways, so that put us in, like, a really big financial struggle. So when we found out that I was pregnant, we were, like, super happy, but I was like, what are we going to do? Because we don't have any money. Like, you know, so we've been really working really hard to pay off our bills and get everything just back in good standing and get enough money for the baby before it gets here. And it's just been really rough, but let me tell you, it gives you a motivation like no other. Like, I don't know, 20 isn't that young anymore really to be a mom. I feel like everybody gets pregnant at a young age now, but it's definitely a struggle still. So if you're not like where you should be, like, I could have been doing much better, but we just weren't doing what we should have been doing and putting the money in the right places. And now we are. So yeah, even if you're ready for it or if you're wanting it, it's like getting a positive pregnancy test is just a crazy emotion. But yeah, so that's the funny story of how I found out that I was pregnant at 19. Literally like 2 weeks before my 20th birthday. But yeah, so, and like I said, I'll make another video on how I met my fiance. So you guys can know that little story too, because I want to try to put more personal things on here, because I don't know, I feel like pregnancy is pretty personal, so why not add some other personal stuff? So and also like get to know my life and me, and you know, why not? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, a comment, and hit the subscribe button for more videos, and please leave in the comments like some suggestions of videos to do, because like I don't know anything to do. And yeah, I really just wanted to do better with my YouTube and like grow my channel and stuff. So if anybody has any tips or any video suggestions, leave them down below, please. And thank you. And yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.